Welcome to another episode of the Story of Podcast. I'm your host, Kwam, and today we're going to hear the story of Gigi Purr. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing great. I'm so excited to have you.
I'm a little nervous.
Don't be nervous. It's just me, girl. Okay, so you already know the concept of the podcast. Mm-hmm. So we're just going to chit chat about your life and all that good stuff. Where are you from?
Okay, so the long, open-ended answer to that is, I was born in Queens, New York, but both of my parents are Colombian. So,
I love that for you.
I don't really jack or claim New York, only because I was only there 2-3 years and then moved to Connecticut. So, born in New York, raised in Hartford.
Yeah, okay. And does your family, do you have family that lives in New York still, or no? Was it just you and your parents?
So I have people that watched me grow up and were friends with my parents when I was younger, still living there, and then my aunt from my dad's side that's still out there.
Okay, gotcha. Do you feel like you would say you're close with your family? Is family, what is it? Being family oriented, is that a big thing for you?
Oh, for sure. Even though a lot of the family that I have out here isn't family, they're just people that my parents have known since they came to America, and people that watched me grow up, I consider them family. So yeah.
And when did your parents come here?
My parents have been here for over, I want to say 30 years.
Yeah, it's really not that long of a time.
You don't think so? They came here in their 20s. Been here for over 30 years.
Okay, I would say, imagine you moving to Colombia in your 20s. Or, not even Colombia, because that's something connected to your roots. But, I don't know, France. And it's okay, I'm 20-something and I just moved here. You know, even though 30 years is a long time. But, I don't know, that's not, their whole life, you
it's
know?
Yes, but then if you think about how much your home has changed, people have passed away, everything is so different if you were to go back 20 years later to where you're originally from. I feel in that sense it's a long time, but when you mention it like that, I guess it's not a long time.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. I guess I could see both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you ever move out of the country and live somewhere else?
I think I would.
Do you know where?
So my problem is I can't do hurricanes, I can't do earthquakes, I can't do tornadoes.
None of the elements, got it.
Exactly. I could do a little snow, because even then, but I just hate when my skin is dry.
Yeah.
So there's that. So I'm gonna have to circle back to that. But all that hoopla with the wind and the snow and the fire and the wind, I just can't do it. It makes me nervous.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. And have you ever lived any other state besides this one?
I mean, I went to school in Mass. So that was 4 years. Yeah, that's it.
What'd you major in?
Criminal justice and psychology.
Okay. And do you use that major today?
So I did until I didn't. So 2 years ago, I was working with victims of human trafficking. And that was fine. I don't want to say it was fun, but I enjoyed it. It was rewarding. It was just my supervisor that made it impossible to do. And then it was a December, and I had a hostage situation and a suicidal client in 1 week, and she was like, "Oh yeah, okay, just make sure you document everything, but I gotta go." I was like, "What the fuck? Hello?
Right.
Did you hear me when I said what I said?"
Right.
So that's when I was like, "Yeah, I can't be responsible if God forbid something goes wrong." Hopefully, thankfully nothing did, but yeah. So up to 2 years ago, I was using my degree, but now I just do office work, desk work.
And do you enjoy what you do now?
Not really. I'm not passionate about it, but I don't mind doing it.
Yeah.
So before I was passionate about what I was doing, getting up for work, dealing with clients and that, but now it's kind of oh, okay, I'm just going to work. So it's not the same.
Do you think you'd ever get back into that field?
No, only because it doesn't pay. It doesn't pay well. So now I'm going back to school to be a dental hygienist.
Oh, just like my sister. I love that for you guys. And that's very fitting for you because you have beautiful teeth.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, so that's the new route I'm taking, because I was like, social services doesn't get you paid. So
yeah, sadly, but
right.
And I feel like it's a lot of trauma that you take on, and then like not really getting compensated for it. It's
Exactly.
Just like,
I'm not having a blast.
Yeah, no, I feel that. So let's see, what should we like get into? Is there anything on your heart right now, on your mind, that you want to get off your chest? Besides some stuff.
Oh Lord. I feel like this is a 2-for-1. I feel like this applies to you.
Me?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Let's talk about service providers.
Oh, okay. What I do?
Oh no, I think you're great.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm not just saying that. I just feel like today's service providers don't have any customer service like etiquette, home training. I don't know what the proper word is. Any of it. Like, I've never seen your name pop up on my screen and be like, here we fucking go. Or like, oh my God. Or like, it's never been that. So it's like, oh, she gonna be coming earlier? Or, oh, what happened? Oh, you got... It's never been that with you. Other than, it's like, I swear to God, if this... I'm gonna lose it. Or it's always like, oh, let me have a backup plan in case this one, or I can't book an appointment the day before something. So I feel like you should host the workshop.
Ooh. I like that. But you know what's crazy though? The people that need it the most probably won't come because they probably feel like it's not me. Like, I'm not the problem.
But it gotta be free.
I still don't think they'll come. I feel like some people, because I too have had a lot of like service provider issues. That's why as of late, probably this whole year, I've had braids because I can't with the people.
Right.
Don't got no nails because again, can't with the people. Like, it's just too much. Like,
well, I've had my horror stories.
You and I both. Like, it sucks. It really sucks. But yeah, I feel like the people that like I've come across that could use a workshop won't go because they literally don't think that they're the problem. Like, they don't understand communication skills. They don't understand even if you communicate, you're like things that you're. I was like, what the fuck? Is that me? If you communicate like issues that you're having with their lack of good service, like they don't.
You're gonna take offense.
Yeah.
Like, you're bashing the whole business. It's like, I didn't say all that. It was just this one interaction. Maybe it's the second one and the third one and the fourth one. But it's not your work quality because I keep coming back. It's like, I don't know, your entitlement.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm 5, 10, 15 minutes late, oh, you getting charged $47. But you're late or you reschedule my appointment to a day later and it's like, oh, sorry, boo. Stay composed. But like,
no,
I just feel like they should be able to hit the Uno reverse when it's like on the other foot. Like, okay, yeah, you're right. I was 15 minutes late. Let me take off these $12. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
But it's never that. It's like, okay, so you're done. Now let me take 47 pictures of you and send you on your way.
Right. And then hold you up even longer after they already made you late. No, listen, I've been there. Like, I have so many stories and I don't even want to, because they're so specific. So I'm not even going to tell them via this video. I could definitely tell you on a different time. But people just are like, it just don't be given. And it's like, it's the hair people, it's the nail people. I don't even get lashes because that one left. So it's the lash people. Like, it's all the people. And it's all just like, everybody thinks like being an entrepreneur is just like waking up one day, making a little logo on Canva and saying, oh my God, I got a business. But it's like, besides not even having business education, like a background, it's like they don't even have the basic customer service skills. Like,
I feel like having customer service is really not that hard. I think it's just really being considerate and thoughtful.
Yeah. It's just like who you are inside,
literally.
To be honest.
I just think it's a lot of
I mean, you said it right, entitlement, because I feel like you said, like, you will keep returning because, like, your quality, I guess, is good until you stop returning because,
it's like, how much am I going to put up with? Like,
because believe it or not, service providers listening, even though you're great, there's so many other people that are great or greater. So
I just didn't find them yet.
And you will, like, they'll find you, like, energetically they'll find you, like, because the girl who did my braids now, I mean, nothing against the girl who did them last time, but that wasn't like my person. But I used to have a person, and her nasty attitude, like, fucked it up.
That'll do it.
And I was trying to get locks, and then that person fucked it up. I didn't even get the locks. So yeah, and now I found a braider. Like, I'm gonna stick to her. Shout out to Blessed by Angel, y'all. Get your hair braided by her, because she washes, conditions, blow dries, trims the ends. Washes, girl. I didn't have to come with half my hair done already, and I love that for me. And she's affordable. Like, great energy. She's an Aquarius, so I mean, you know. But yeah, I have zero complaints. She's in a shop. She takes one person at a time. She don't have you waiting all day. You could get some food with her if you need a break. Like, if you need a break, even though you're sitting there doing nothing,
right,
she will give you a break. Like,
hold on, Angel. Oh. Yeah. Forget the snaps. Claps for Angel.
Listen. Because these other people don't got it.
No, seriously. I mean, I got my braiding girl. Shout out Shanunu. That's my girl. I go to Shakoko for my nails.
Okay, period.
Who else I go to? I go to my girl Shamili for my ponytails.
Wait, so is this really their names, like, with the show at the beginning, or?
I should probably, you know.
Really?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, because when you were saying that, I was thinking of, did you ever watch Bad Girls Club when that girl was like, something, like, that was her thing with everything? Did you see that? Oh my gosh, she was literally like, she would just say "show" at the beginning of everything. It's so
no.
funny.
So Shamil, her name is Shamil. 30 inches, please. Then there's Shania, Shanunu. That's the same person. Shania, what's her? Touched by New is her hair page. And then Shakoko, her name is Shakara. And her nail page
Oh, but their names really start with the show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just added a little. And then her nail page is Claws by Co.
I love the shout outs. Okay, wait.
And
we're back. Yeah, so these service providers gotta go. Next topic. Let's actually get into, like, what I really do with this podcast, because we're just playing games. But so tell me about, like, life growing up for you. Like, do you have siblings? Oh, the one thing you said I don't want to talk about, and I'm like, so explanate that question.
Okay.
Yo, I make me so sick. I'm so sorry. It was just like my natural thing to ask.
That's what I was going for, okay?
So growing up, because I feel like you're very, like, vivacious energy, very positive, very hilarious. Not even just funny, you're hilarious to me. And you're beautiful. So would you consider yourself being someone who's, like, popular growing up?
No. I don't want to say only because. So one of the reasons I don't think I was popular is because, one, I had an accent when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah, so I learned Spanish before I learned English. So, you know, I had what do people call it, the Spanish girl accent. And, you know, kids are mean.
Can you mimic it?
I don't remember what I sounded like. I just know I got bullied. So I got bullied for it. So then it's like, I just tried really hard to make sure I didn't have an accent and like that my English was like.
How did you learn? TV shows?
TV, school, like just practicing, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't tell my parents I got bullied because just locked in. I was like, this can't happen. Yeah, and then 6th grade, I remember I started a new school, and my mom used to have my uniform like to the T. Everything ironed, the high socks, the shiny ass shoes, the
little crease in the pants.
Like everything was to the T. So it was just like, and then I was so skinny, and you know, also dark skin. You know, being dark skinned back then was not cute. So it was just like I just looked like a thumb. Like I just looked funny. So it was just like. I was literally a walking target, and I couldn't. Looking back, I couldn't blame nobody because I would have talked a bit of shit too. But yeah,
it's so crazy to me though. But I don't know. I just couldn't see. I mean, I did low-key bully a few people, but it was never about their appearance. It was about how whack they were as a person.
Right.
Like, so, I don't know. That just sucks.
Yeah, so then I went to the same school from 6th grade till I graduated. So then it was kind of like we all knew each other, so it wasn't really like a popularity thing. And my high school was also tiny. Like,
what school did you go to?
Global Communications Academy.
Oh, yeah. Mine was like that, too.
Yeah, we had, 37, 38, maybe 39 graduating seniors.
Damn, that's smaller than mine.
Teeny tiny. So
Yeah.
it was like, it wasn't a popularity thing. It was just everybody knew
How
each
big
other.
were your classes? Like 5 people?
No, I think it was actually just everybody in the same class. It was maybe,
Yeah.
16 people in the class.
Just going from class to class all together.
Literally.
That's funny.
Yeah, so.
When would you say you like grew into your looks?
Shit, last year.
Nuh-uh.
I feel like my big ass teeth, I just grew into these. Like, always had big teeth, but now I feel like they fit my face. My cheekbones, they've always been high.
But I love all those things. Like,
They're the same things I used to get bullied for. So
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's something that I've just like learned to love now. But I think now I'm getting my like growing out of my teenage features. So,
Who were the kids that would bully you? Like, what race were they?
Just black. I went to school in the North End, so I mostly went to school with black kids, Hispanic, like Puerto Ricans. So yeah, it was usually little black kids.
I only asked that because I was curious if it were like people like of your background or something like that, because I don't know, I feel like, but even some black people too, like I feel like once I went to HBCU for a little bit, that's when I like really like actually was like, okay, like I'm like the most beautiful thing walking, like, and that's because there's so many people there who like embrace, you know, all of our features. But like, yeah, I feel like I guess some stuff that people make fun of me about was similar to you, like my teeth, because my last name's Easter, and my front two teeth were the biggest for a little while. And like I have high cheekbones too, like all these things, but these are all like black features that are like beautiful, but I don't know. So yeah, I feel like people just don't be having no sense for real.
I think,
and then they having self-hate too.
I definitely think it's like an ignorance thing. I don't want to say ignorance.
Nah, it is.
It's also like I guess what we're used to, like the norms in social media, like used to seeing like the
mixed light skinned girls.
Exactly.
It's just like, okay.
But then it's like then the dark skin started coming out. I was like, hold on. It's like, yeah, hold on. Y'all was sleep on us, and I was like, we're getting our credit, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like a few years back, that's when like it became like a fetish. Like it was really big, and now it's kind of like more normal.
Yeah, I was hating the fetish when it was like black women who were OD thick, but like it's just like a kind of unrealistic type of thickness, and they would just be either like soaking wet or like in mad baby oil and like shining as fuck, and it's just like, this is a beautiful black woman. It's like, all right, but who really looks like that?
Right.
Like,
what about the lady at Stop and Shop?
Like,
like
for real, like come on now.
No, I get it.
Yeah, but I love that you're like growing into your looks and loving how you look, because as you should.
Right.
Period.
Took me long enough, damn.
Yeah. So, can you speak Spanish still?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my god.
Yes, I speak Spanish at home. Like if my dad calls me Spanish, my mom calls me. Like in my family, you speak to the babies, the kids in Spanish, and then like once they get to a certain age, they realize that you speak English. Then they start talking to you in English, and then the parents are like, "Why are you speaking to them in English?" It's like, sorry. So, but yeah, Spanish is very like, what's the word? Very much prevalent in my day to day.
I love, that's so cool to me.
Thank you.
Do you feel like, and I don't know if you would like admit it, because it might sound like, I don't know, but do you feel like you're like smarter than the average person because you can just switch back and forth? Like in your brain, like I don't know, I feel like you are, because I don't really care how you feel, but I feel like you are, because like I think that's just so cool. Like that takes a lot of brain power for real, to like, even though to you it's like, you know like the back of your hand, but like to someone who only knows one language, who would love to know more than one, it's just like, yeah, like your brain could really be like talking to your dad, and then talking to your friend, and then talking to your dad, and then, you know, like that's so cool to me.
Before I thought it was like more of a con than a pro, because it's like sometimes when somebody would be talking to me, while they were talking to me, I was translating it. And and like I get stuck on like how I was supposed to respond. And I feel like a lot of that came from like having to translate for my parents. So it's like whenever someone was talking to me, it's like I wanted to make sure I knew what that translated to in case like my parents asked me. So it was like something that I was like constantly like, okay, like until it became like a smoother transition. So, but do I think I'm smarter? Hell no. I'm like I don't think.
But you could also get like more job opportunities knowing 2 languages and get paid more.
It's like they say that, but it's like
I be seeing that.
It sounds good on paper.
It's like how much more?
Right, more, literally. It don't be nothing crazy.
Do your parents speak English?
It's like they know enough to like get by, but you can tell that it's like, where are you from? Like you could just tell. Yeah.
So growing up, were you like a little kid being like, my mom said?
Literally.
Yeah.
Like parent-teacher conferences. But it's like all of a sudden when the teachers were saying something negative, all of a sudden my parents speak English. They're like, oh, she's such a good student, and I'll be like, they said I'm a good student. And they're like, I don't know, she talks too much, and I'll be like, keep going. And then we get out of the classroom, oh, so you talk a lot. And I'm like, now you speak English.
Oh, now you
understand. So it's always translating for them, and it was like paperwork. It'd be like, oh, they sent me this from the IRS, read this. It's like, I don't know. Oh, what you going to school for? What you speak English for? It's just like, that's not how that works.
Right.
So, yeah, a lot of translating for my parents.
Yeah.
To this day, too, still. Like,
yeah.
I go with my dad to his appointments a lot, and it's always like, he said he not going for that. So.
Is it like, maybe not now, but like back when you were younger, was it ever like, I don't know, like overwhelming to have to always do that?
For sure. It was annoying. It's just like, I couldn't do what other kids were doing because I had to make sure my parents understood what was going on. Or my parents would be like, oh no, stay here so you could translate. Or like, it's always something. But like, once I got older, I realized like, it wasn't fair to be upset with them. Or like, for example, like even at the grocery stores, like if, let's say my dad saw something that was on sale for $2 and it rings up as 10, he would just like be like, oh, okay, because he doesn't like know how to express it or be like, or he doesn't want to come off and like get frustrated or flustered, and he'll just be like, oh, okay, and I'm like, hell no, that's not the same thing.
Yeah. Or
like he'll tell me after, be like, oh, I thought this was on sale for this much, and then it wasn't. I'm just like, okay, did you say something? And he'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go back. And he just will leave it alone. He'll just like shut down, and it's like times like that where I'm like, okay, like don't be like that bitch. Like, be thoughtful.
Yeah. So. Oh, that's thoughtful of you though. That's very selfless.
I wasn't always this way.
Sometimes you gotta grow into certain things.
For sure.
So here you are.
Here I am.
Are you more of like a daddy's girl or a mommy's girl?
For sure. My dad is my everything. I love that man. No shade to my mom, but I'm a daddy's girl for sure.
Yeah. And he's been there your whole life, obviously. How does it feel like, okay, this might be like a really deep question.
Okay.
I don't want to get depressing, but I just mean, okay, so backstory. I lost my mom when I was 9. And ever since then, every time I like get really close to someone or like really love them, or even if I just strongly like them, I always like, it's gonna be so deep. I just always be like, damn, it's gonna be so sad when they die. Like,
you know, I try to like, I don't say I try to think like that, but like realistically, I'm like, okay, like he's not gonna be here forever, and that the thought of that makes me so sad. But I'm just like, that's reality. I don't know. It's like I don't want to think about it, but it's like I have to think about it. But when that day comes, I feel like there's no prepping myself for that.
Yeah.
Like my dad, like I don't even know. I don't know what that's gonna look like for me. But,
How old is he?
My daddy is 6. My daddy's older. My daddy is 64.
Okay.
So
it's not that much older. I mean, my dad is in that same age range. So, is he healthy and all?
So we're getting deep.
We are getting deep.
So my daddy was diagnosed with cancer last year.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So he went through surgery. He had radiation. And his PSA levels, which is basically like the levels of cancer in his body, they came back really low when he got his test redone a few months ago. But right now he's like taking pills that he has to like cancer pills. He has to take every day, like for the rest of his life, type of thing, to like keep the levels low. So for the most part, I want to say yes, but like you can't really say yes when someone has cancer or had cancer.
Yeah.
And he still like has had and is having multiple doctor's appointments, so it's like I can't say yes, but I don't want to say no because he's doing very well, and that man is still working. So I'm going to say yes for the most part.
Yeah. Do you know if he'd ever be like consider like more naturopathic remedies, like maybe even like cannabis, not like smoking, but like using the actual plant for therapeutic ways?
I don't think he would mind. Like he's really open to anything. Like he's even stopped eating like certain things. Like he doesn't drink alcohol, and being a Hispanic man, like that's a hard one.
Yeah.
So he stopped drinking. He doesn't eat stuff with like too much salt. Like his food be bland. Like he doesn't eat sugar. Like he took it serious, which I think helped his process. He's not very stubborn. Like he'll take advice. So yeah.
I'm gonna send you this. So I didn't actually attend it, but they sent me the replay of this Zoom meeting. But so my ex's brother, he has since passed, but he didn't necessarily pass from the cancer. So he had cancer for like a lot of years. I don't want to like misquote how many. And he was using like cannabis as like his remedy, so he didn't have to do chemo or any of that stuff, and it kept him alive, and he helped a lot of other people. So he really just transferred it into like oils that he was using, but he helped a lot of people like with their cancer. He helped himself with his cancer, and he got COVID, and because he was hospitalized with COVID, then he wasn't able to keep up with his at-home treatment, so then that's how he passed. But the like facility or whatever that he was a part of, and like his doctors, they hosted a Zoom meeting about cannabis and like treating cancer and stuff recently, like last week or something, and they sent me the replay for it, so I could send it to you and we could watch it and like get some information and stuff, and like but
it's romantic.
Girl, you know, speaking of the romance, so I was trying to feed you today or whatever, and I didn't have time to go back home.
So you hate me?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I still want to like cook for you, because I don't know why I just want to cook for you like specifically, but I think you'll love it, and you know, I be
okay.
Or whatever.
What's your favorite thing to make?
Ooh, now you getting real deep.
Alright, top 3. Don't make it too hard.
We're gonna circle back. No, I'm kidding. So basic like what I was trying to give you, bruschetta, like it's so easy. It's not really any cooking required. You just chop everything up, let it sit, let all the flavors like mix together. I do like make the garlic bread little toast pieces, but that's good. I like sausage and pepper, like Italian sausage and pepper, and I make that on a garlic bread, so that's very delicious. Number 3, honestly, I gotta be honest, I don't know. I'm literally just like repeating the things that my ex's mom will make for me, but I made them sometimes too, so I know how to make these things. I just,
Heard it.
Do you like to cook?
I do.
What do you like to cook?
I make a mean chicken thigh.
Okay.
Not gonna lie. I make a mean chicken thighs. I make some banging ass wings. Like sometimes like garlic honey parmesan.
Ooh.
Like
okay.
What else do I like to make? I like to make shrimp. Like shrimp just be good. What else? It's really wings and garlic. Chicken thighs. Chicken thighs are dumb good.
Yeah. Do you use an air fryer?
Yes.
Would you still consider that cooking?
So I make them different ways. The quickest and easiest way is definitely the air fryer. But like, I can do it on the stove too. But yeah. But I've been like trying into this fitness shit. Leafy green, 1 cup of white rice, the ground turkey. This is so whack. But like, I guess, I don't know, the greater good or something like that.
Yeah, whatever they say.
Right.
No, I feel that. Honestly, I feel like for me, I can honestly cook anything if I just have a recipe. Like, I don't have the top of the dome, you know? But, like, if you just be like, all right, make this, I can do it.
Period.
That's why I feel like cooking isn't really that hard. And everything I do try to make always comes out good. Like, it's never like, oh, that was a little soggy or something. I don't know. Like, everything's always good. So, like, yeah. I feel like I could do anything.
I do feel like it doesn't really make sense to people like I can't cook.
Yeah, it's just like
you can't or you don't want to.
And that's how I used to be. I used to say I can't cook, and it's like, well, actually I can. I just don't be wanting to. I still don't. So if I ever think about having a man again, I just want him to cook for me. That's it. That's all.
I don't mind cooking though.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind if he be.
I don't like cooking like once a week. Okay. I just never cared to do it. But also, yeah, I just don't. I like when people serve me. Like,
that's fair.
Make it, prepare it, make it look nice, and just let me
sit
eat.
me down.
Sit me down. Why didn't sign me?
Please and thank you.
Literally. Okay, so when you were growing up, did you have any were you part of any clubs or teams or anything like that?
So again, small high school, but I did start a step club, like a drill team.
Okay.
And then I did track for Buckley. I wasn't that good.
What year did you graduate?
2016.
Oh, we were there at the same time. So I didn't go to Buckley, but because my school didn't have sports either, I cheerleaded and played tennis for them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I ran track for Buckley, and that was about it.
Mm-hmm.
Step and track.
Mm-hmm. You know how to swim? Why are you laughing?
I guess it's the way you just asked me that.
Because I don't know how to swim, so I'd be fascinated when anyone knows how
really?
to swim. Yeah. I'm going to learn, though.
As you should.
That's on my list of things to do in my 30s. So in the next 3 years, probably not. But after that, I don't know.
Oh, you just don't see it?
I'm so scared.
That's fair.
Fair. Did you learn as a kid?
Yes.
See, I feel like that's the best time.
No, for sure.
Because then you have no fears. You don't know about dying, drowning. Freaking shark biting. You're like,
right,
oh,
you don't know about
none of that. But yeah.
Do you believe in mermaids?
Do I believe in them?
Yes.
You know, it's a good question. I guess why not? I believe in aliens, so I guess I believe in mermaids too.
So why do you believe in aliens?
Because I feel like, first of all, I don't feel like they look like how we think.
Like the big headed with the
yeah.
And the. Okay, what you think they like?
I have no idea, but I just feel like people on Earth, like. Yo, you're gonna take me serious. But honestly, this is how I be when I be watching your stories. I just be cracking up. Like, everything you say, I be like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'll post something, I'll have like a reaction from you laughing. I'm like, what the fuck did I say?
You like, we be watching it and nothing was funny.
I'm like, what the fuck is funny? Oh my gosh, did I say hi to Booties? Hey, Booties.
Hey, Booties. I love when you say that. It starts my morning off the right way.
Hello.
But, yeah, I feel like people on Earth made that image of aliens so that way if we ever did see one or like if that time comes in life, like we wouldn't recognize them. You know what I mean?
So you don't think they look as extraterrestrially?
Great pronunciation. No.
So you think they look more human-y?
Like, I don't know. Like,
I feel like for them to create something and then for us not to be prepared, they would have to look more human.
Right. Right.
That's terrifying because I know some humans that be looking like they snuck onto Earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe
they look like what?
Maybe they're the fucking aliens.
Maybe they are. Sometimes everything I am. Oh my gosh, tell me why. I did a 23andMe. I did it twice. I sent in my saliva samples twice. They sent it back with a refund because they're like, we can't find anything. I was like, what?
Hello? So what happened the second time?
No, so I did it the first time. I sent it in. They said, okay, we couldn't collect any data, like send another one. So I sent another one and then they sent it. They didn't send it back. They were just like, yeah, we're not finding nothing. So just file for this refund and what to tell you.
Yeah. Maybe your people just didn't find the 23andMe kit.
Maybe, but like
they're not in the system.
How
That's
much
a good
is
thing.
it, like 5 of them? Like how can no connections? Like that's crazy.
That's true.
I know my mom could have been the only one connected to me. You ever did that? 23andMe?
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever want to?
I don't know. I just feel like everybody did. I should have done it years ago. Where it's just like you got a cousin in California or something.
Yeah.
And I'll go find them.
Yeah. Would you actually want to go find them?
Yes. Like, hey, you look like me.
Yeah.
Or, you don't look like me. You know? Now it's kind of like, I'm going to go look at their remains. Like, oh, hey, nephew. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem that intriguing anymore. But maybe I should.
Yeah.
See what else is all in here.
Yeah, see, I don't know why. I do know why. I just wanted to see, like, what all I was made up of. Because, like I said, when I went to Howard, a lot of people thought I was from Ghana. And I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
But a lot of these people were from Ghana. And they're like, well, you have a lot of our features. So, like, you're probably from Ghana. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. So I wanted to do the test. But if I would have found any family members, I would not have reached out.
Why?
I don't like meeting family. I know that sounds so messed up. I don't want to meet no new people, to be honest, in life. Like, I'm good.
Stop. You haven't met like half of the people you're going to meet.
That makes me scared.
Why?
Because
you didn't even reach 30 yet. I heard 30s are like prime years.
For what?
Prime for something. Prime time.
I feel like my body will be in its prime. Like, hopefully I'm like thicker a little bit, you know.
All I know is if this body not hitting by 30, I might have to go get that BBL because I tried. I tried it the natural way. I put it in that pain. I put it in that way.
All right, but you have to keep trying though from now till then. Cause how long you have been training?
A year. No, I'm lying. A few months.
Okay, that's not enough.
All right.
I asked your trainer. He'll tell you.
That's not fair.
Anyway. This episode is just laughs. They're gonna hate us. Okay, no, for real, let's be serious. So, what would you say? What would you say is like one of your best and worst qualities about yourself?
I'm gonna start with the worst. I think my worst quality is I shut down. Like, if something's making me mad, I'm gonna just stop talking and I'm gonna catch an attitude and just stop talking.
Silent treatment?
I wouldn't say silent treatment is just like, it's like I bottle things up. I don't even know if I explode. I just bottle things up and then I'm out. Yeah. My best feature, I would say, I think I play devil's advocate a lot. Like if my friends are telling me a story, I'll be like, all right, but to be fair, when you did this and he did that, but that could be worse than bad too, because it's like sometimes you don't want to hear it. It's just like, bitch, just shut the fuck up.
No, but honestly, that's a good trait, and maybe I just think it's good because I've always been that way too. But you're just fair, like you're unbiased, which that, like, I feel like people who don't want to hear the real, like they want you to just be like, you know, say yes to everything. But like, I don't know, I like people who are like, they see both sides, you know?
Because even when I'm in a situation, I'll be like, I don't know how they looked at it as, but da-da-da, and I'll be like, maybe they looked at it as this because da-da-da. So it's like, I guess that's a good thing. But again, it could be bad depending on who you're talking to. It's just like, girl, I don't want to hear that. Shut the fuck up.
I feel like though, if they don't want to hear it, then they need to say that up front. Like, they need to be like, because I've learned to be like, okay, if somebody tells me I just need to vent, then it's like, okay, I don't need to give my opinion.
Right.
So I won't. I have to get better at that. But like, if somebody's like, oh my God, I need your advice, and I give them my honest advice, and they be like, well, I wasn't really feeling that. Like, all right, well.
You asked the wrong person.
That's like, period.
Right.
So, yeah, I think that's a good, like, quality.
Okay. So, yeah, that's my good and my bad.
I also, the toxic side of me thinks that your bad quality isn't bad either because I do the same thing. So it's just like, the fuck you want to talk for? Like, you already pissed me off. There's nothing else to talk about. Like,
I literally shut down. Because the thing is, I will communicate once. But once I feel like I'm nagging or like, we already talked about this, it's like, what? Hello? What are we talking about? I already told you X, Y, Z. So, yeah, I just start. Yeah. But it is my negative because my best friend told me that I need to say things when they happen instead of waiting.
it's like good or bad because like sometimes too you don't want to like say something you don't mean in the moment, you know, in the heat of the moment. So, but like I said, it's my toxic ways too. So I'm about to be here for it all the time anyway. So yeah.
Period.
How would you say like as an adult you like what things in your life help you like to develop and keep growing as a person?
Develop and keep growing as a person. Honestly, I would say my dad, or like just family, or like the people who don't have the voice for themselves. It's just like you have the opportunity to do something and someone else doesn't, or like make your daddy proud, or like make your family proud. It's usually always my daddy, and it's like, oh yeah, your family, but it's like, yeah, make your daddy proud. Or like I just know my dad's gonna support me in whatever I do. So it's just like, do I want to do this? And I'll tell my dad about it. He'll be like, yeah, go for it. And I'm just like, okay, I'm on my way. So I think advocating or just, yeah, mostly advocating, because it's like whenever I think about something, I'm always like, okay, there's people who don't speak English that are doing XYZ, or there's someone who looks like you who wants to do XYZ but doesn't have the representation. So it's always like, I guess, trying to be not the face, but
like the change.
I don't want to say all that either. I don't think I take it as like I'm trying to change some shit, or I'm trying to be I just think more smaller term, like you're helping one more person.
Like representation.
Yeah, but that's not like make me the face. It's
no,
just like
I know.
helping one person at least.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So are you always like looking out for, not exclusively, but in like the back of your mind, like, cause I feel like when I do stuff, I'd be like, okay, this is so like another little black girl could see this and be like, oh, I could do that too. Is that how you feel for like Colombian people?
More so Hispanic, like the Spanish speaking people in general. And honestly, I sometimes forget that I don't look Hispanic, I don't look Spanish. So it's kind of just like, I take that equation out and it's just like once I'm there, just being that voice. So it's not like, oh, so like, I want to do this so that dark-skinned Colombian little girls, because it's more to that and it's more to that and there's more people that I'm going to help and benefit. So it's just more so Spanish-speaking people, like, you can get here too. Like, yes, our parents were immigrants. Yes, our parents did this. Yes, our parents went through that. Yes, they're this, yes, or that. But like, you can get here too. So.
What are some like stereotypes that but not like obnoxious, ignorant ones, but like about growing up in a Spanish-speaking household that are like true, that like you experience?
Hispanics do yell. They are loud.
Are you loud?
I like to think so. I don't know. I feel like I'm an introvert, extrovert. Like, I don't speak unless spoken to. Like, if I'm in a room with people I don't know, I'm not like, hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. I'm just kind of like, hello, everyone. Like, I'll greet people if I walk into a room. Obviously, like, I have home training, but like, I'm not trying to be star of the show.
Yeah.
But once you know me, I am loud. Like how I post on my Instagram and how I post in my close friends, I feel like that's two different.
No, that's facts. That's facts. So, I was honored to be in the close friends, by the way. Why you put me in your close friends? Cause
like, girl, don't get no. You be waxing my coochie meow meow. Like, it don't get no closer than that. Like, so that, and then it's like the things that I talk about with my close friends are things we talk about are at my appointments. So it's like, hey girl, I see you every few months or a few weeks. Just come on in.
Okay, fair.
So yeah, what else? I think Colombians have amazing food. I love being Colombian.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I couldn't picture being anything else.
Yeah.
Cause I think I was Jamaican in my past life, but that's another story. So I had my fair share of being Jamaican, but being Colombian is like, oh my God. Oh my God. The food, the people, the music. The music is so good. Like, I love being Colombian.
I love to hear that.
Thanks.
I like when people are like proud of who they are.
So proud.
I feel like if I wasn't just African American, that's why I really want to know if I'm from Ghana, because then I'll be like, I love being whatever it's called.
Ghanaian?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, African American, it's very basic.
But like,
well, we got soul food.
That shit must.
It do, but like,
that shit must.
I mean, it also comes with like so much like negative side effects. Like I be thinking about all the other stuff. Like,
I feel like it
high
used
cholesterol,
to.
high blood pressure, diabetes. Well, high blood pressure not from that, but just from being in America, diabetes. Like it's just so much. Like,
but to be fair, anything
good
comes with that. Anything in excessive amounts is not good for you.
Yeah.
Like even for white people, like I'm sure if they eating what they eat, hot dogs. You eat hot dogs every day, you gonna catch something. Mayonnaise, they love mayonnaise.
Oh my God.
If you eat mayonnaise every day, something gonna come from that.
Okay, just to clarify, this is just like American white people, because Italians throw down. I love Italian food, and like I can think of other type of white people, but there's like some white people who have like culture, and some who I'm not really sure their culture. I don't even know where they're from. Like Russia. No, but Russians have. I don't know what they do.
I wonder what Russian food is like.
I don't. I'm not interested. But
I didn't think about that till just now.
Anyway, but I'm not even about to shade white people, because I feel like I was white in my past life.
Did you go to white high school?
Mm-mm.
Then I can see that, friend. No shade. I can see that.
I can't even take offense because, yeah, sadly, like, I don't even try to be this way. It just happened. Like, I don't even know what happened. And my family is not whitewashed. Like, they're very black.
Oh, yeah. But
it's just, and you see my type of niggas, like, you know. But I like all type of guys, though, too.
You do.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Mm-hmm.
I hate you. Okay, moving on. Just moving right along. So let's talk about, since we're talking about dating and whatnot, because I actually never seen any of your type. So what's your type? Do you have a type?
Do I have a type? I feel like if you were to ask my friends, they would say I do, and they say I like pretty niggas.
I can see that.
I'm just a little handsome. I like a handsome. Yeah, I think more so light skin, brown skin. Dark skin men never have really like. I can't find the words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they be having that self-hate that I was talking about. Remember in my close friends the other day when I said that I approached some Haitians and I was just like, do you guys hate yourself? Because it was all on my friend's dick talking about some, you look Jamaican and she's Mexican. And like something else that's like not giving Jamaican at all. And it's just like, y'all are literally saying anything to like try to gas her head, which my friend is not like that. So she was just like, okay, that's weird. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I feel like dark skin niggas, like the darker, the more self-hate.
I mean, I don't want to generalize.
Yeah, not all of them.
But like, yeah, dark skinned men have never, you know.
To me either. That's why I'm an equal opportunist. I'm
okay.
Like, period. Anyway.
But yeah, handsome, I guess for the most part, and light skin, brown skin. I I don't think I've ever talked to a dark skinned man. So yeah.
Okay. Do you have like a ethnicity or race preference? What about age?
Age, I used to go. I tend to go older.
Like how much older?
The oldest I've chatted to, he was like 38.
And how old are you?
26.
How old were you at the time? Was this like
24, 25?
Okay.
Maybe younger. No, I think I was 24, 25. I might be lying. I don't know.
Okay. So you don't mind a little age difference? Okay, I love that for you.
Thanks.
I hate when people are like closed-minded and be like, nah, fuck these old niggas. It's just like, but what are these young niggas really doing for you? For real. Like,
Unc and be outside too. So like, hey Unc.
And them.
Hey Unc and them. And Unc and them.
Exactly. Like, and like I said, I like to be wine and dine. Feel me? Like, I don't want to struggle with you, for real. Like, I want you to already, like, have your life set up, you know? Have your trajectory of your career going.
Right.
And, like, just throw me in the mix, you know?
Right. Add me to it.
Add me to the pot.
Add me as a bill.
As he should. And are you dating right now? Like by choice, not by accident.
Girl, I'm trying to be married.
Are you really?
I don't know. I'm ready to be domesticated. I'm ready to be in the house. I want a dog. I want a little chicken nugget. I want it all. But like, I don't know. It's just not giving. Maybe I'm the problem. I don't know. It's hard out here.
Yeah, I can't relate, but I'm sure it is. Only because I don't want any of that right now. So I don't really give a fuck about. I don't like really being serious with anybody.
I mean, like at least for me, it's the end goal. Like,
yeah,
I'm not feeling for it like it needs to happen tomorrow. But like, hello.
Yeah, so you're like dating for like long term.
Type.
Yeah. Okay. I pick up what you're putting down. Thanks. Well, we're gonna manifest that for you.
Thank you.
I think I know the answer, but I don't. You got kids?
No.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Really had this conversation before. And how many kids do you want? Like in a perfect world.
In a perfect world, no more than 4, at least 2.
Okay.
I don't want an uneven amount of children.
Interesting. Why?
I just feel like I want to like pair up. Like if you go on rides or something.
I mean, that's a good enough reason.
You know?
Yeah.
Like even amount, like, yeah. And that only child syndrome, that's really a thing.
Yeah.
Like I've seen that play out like in older people. I'm not a fan.
Like it don't leave them
once
they get older.
I don't like it.
It actually becomes a part of them, I feel like.
Literally personality trait. I'm not a fan. So no 1, at least 2, 3's uneven, 4.
Okay. I love that for you. And do you believe in like the power of manifestation and stuff like that?
I want to say yes, because this one time I was like, I'm gonna do something if I see a pink car. That's random as hell, right?
Very.
So I was I don't know what the hell it was. I don't even remember. But I was on Sidus Dean Highway, and I was in the passenger seat. I had my head down, and I was on my phone. And then as soon as I looked up, this pink car like ran the light, and I was like, "Did you see that?" And they were like, "What?" And I said, "The car." And he was like looking at me like, "That ran the light?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "What color was it?" He's like, "I don't fucking know." I was like, "Yeah, it was a pink car, but I'm just let it slide, right?" I was like, "Oh, it wasn't a pink car. Don't gotta do it." Fast forward, I was downtown, and I see this like pink Pepto-Bismol, like it literally has a Pepto-Bismol like logo on it. It was like pink and black, right in front of me at the light. And I said, I know you fucking lying. And then ever since then, I was just seeing pink cars like once a month. So I ended up doing whatever the fuck it was, I think. Unless I kept deleting it out of my brain. I don't know, but ever since then, I like randomly see a pink car and I'm just like, that's not random. So, yeah.
Okay. Like, I'm not the manifestation police, so I'm not here to say if that's manifesting or not.
That's not how that works. What's the rules to the thing?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know the rules. I just know, like, how I was taught.
Where did they teach that at?
I just feel like it's more so, like, wanting something and then, like, putting that out into the universe. Like, because I feel like when you saw the pink car, you were supposed to do the thing, you didn't want to do it. So.
Yes, that's what the universe saying, like, you see that pink car, you got to do it. And I kept seeing the pink fucking car.
But then every month, like.
But like until I did the thing, I haven't seen a pink car in a minute.
Okay.
Next time I see a pink car, I'm gonna text you.
Okay, and I'm gonna be like,
And I gotta remember what the hell it was. Maybe I'll start a new one. Give me a color.
Well, this was a great episode. You ever heard that album or heard of the album More About Nothing by Wale?
No, ma'am.
I feel like this is what this episode should be called. Even though I don't title the episodes, it just be like the story of whoever, but yeah. I loved it though. Did you?
I don't know what the dick that means, but hey.
No, I feel like it was good though. Like, I feel like sometimes, like, we got a little deep, we had a lot of fun. Like, sometimes I really be just like twiddling my thumbs, like, what should I ask? What should I ask? Like, fuck, I should have prepared some questions. But this just flowed and I love that.
It did. I feel like we went like off script, even though it wasn't a script.
That's the best. I think that's the best type of podcast episodes.
Period.
Anyway, if you'd like the people to follow you on the socials, would you like to drop your handle?
I don't really post, so there's not much to see. But it's DIPPEDIN_MELANIN dipped_in_melanin.
Her. And as for the show, subscribe to this channel. You should already be subscribed, but if you're not, you already know how to do so. Like this video, drop a comment, follow us on Instagram at TSOPod. And honestly, I'm not even about to plug the Patreon anymore because I'm about to delete it. Like, my videos never upload. Like, I was trying to use it to like raise money for the show. It's not working, so out of pocket it is. Anyways, guys, until next week, bye.